Hey all, um, I'm just laughing because this afternoon when I got back from work, I recorded a video on perfectionism and it's failed to upload twice. So the irony, huh? Clearly not meant to be. So I'm not gonna do the whole spiel again because it's like 7 minutes of me rambling. But I thought I might trial, as I'm about to watch a documentary on my Friday night, trial summing it up into kind of like the key points of the three kind of groups of perfectionistic tendencies that I see often, and there may be more. Again, I haven't thought about it long enough, but one is like striving for mastery and to be as good as you could possibly be, like striving for excellence, not perfection, but striving to do the best you can. And the internal motivator of that is that we all want or need to do your best. The second one that I see often is one that's masked around safety. So the internal motivator isn't to be proficient or to master a task or a thing. It's to avoid being criticized, being ridiculed, being dismissed, being judged, being excluded, all those things. So the actual internal motivator is safety rather than mastery. And then the third that I see often, and one that is present in my world as well as with my clients, is like in a lot of neurodivergent people actually struggle with this, where neurotypical people might see it as this need for perfection, but it's more around internal congruence. So some people might struggle to transition from a task, or when there's special interest, obviously they are fully absorbed, or with me, if there is a thing that just pops in, that completion has to happen to a standard that I kind of set for myself. It's not a perfect standard, but it's a standard, and if that standard is not met, nothing can kind of rest. And so the internal motivator is an excellence, and it's not avoiding negative consequences. It's actually like congruence, so then the body can actually go back to a baseline and regulate. So I guess when you're thinking or looking at the people in your life, maybe consider what the internal motivation is, whether that is actually striving to do their best, whether that is trying to avoid negative consequences, or whether that is trying to regulate their nervous system, because each of those is going to require a different set of strategies to kind of navigate that. And obviously the trickiest one of all is the second one of those, because that one relies on external validation to be good enough. And the whole point that I was trying to make in the last video is that there is no actual universal measure or definition of good enough. It is so subjective. We all have different opinions of what that means, and so you will never be good enough if you're looking for external validation, because there is no universal or collective definition of that. There just isn't. And therefore, not only is that a bit of a trap, but then by constantly seeking it from the outside, you are stuck in that comparison loop. You're constantly comparing yourself to everyone around you, which will never make anyone feel good, because there will always be somebody better at whatever. Like that's just life. And so it's not like, hey, let's just not get feedback, because feedback's really important. Let's not assign all of the value to that feedback, because in doing so, you're actually, and it's going to sound really horrible, you're actually outsourcing your identity to others. And that's never going to make you happy. So I guess when it comes to perfectionism or that need to be perfect, maybe the question is, can I actually be okay with not being perfect? Can I be okay with criticism, rejection, failure, ridicule, whatever? Can I, and not by, I don't mean okay, like, oh yeah, I'll be okay. I mean, will I survive it? Can I manage it? Can I actually withstand it? Because at the end of the day, you will get it. No one's perfect. There's no such thing. Even like everybody will get, judged, criticized, rejected, blamed, shamed, fail, make mistakes, yada yada yada. Because we are all human, and that is what's meant to happen in life. So please cut yourself some slack, and if this video doesn't upload, well, catch you all when it does.